What's up, y'all? Welcome to Behind the Scenes with T. Okay, today's video is gonna be a little bit different. I typically don't do videos like this, but we're gonna do the video like this today. And I know y'all messy as hell, and I know y'all gonna subscribe after seeing this. So let's just get right into it. Okay, nice little wine glass. Little Canada Dry to give the illusion like I'm sipping on wine, sipping on tea, giving y'all the tea. Feel me? Uh-oh. Y'all like that sizzle, huh? Hold on. Let's do a little ASMR. Can I get a oh yeah? We just want to talk about RESSATESSA and her shenanigans, okay? Because I know you, me, your mama, your granny, your sister, your cousin, your everybody was watching my girl RESSATESSA, one of the two, tomato. And we just want to get into the tea. So for those of y'all who may not know what the hell I'm talking about, go on TikTok, type in RESSATESSA and just watch and listen very closely, because my girl put out a 50-part story time on how her, basically the series is called Who the F Did I Marry? And I'm just gonna run it down for y'all. You know, this is gonna be a quick little snippet to give y'all the breakdown. So y'all, in case y'all don't want to watch the 50, I'm gonna just give y'all a quick little rundown. So RESSATESSA put out a series, Who the F Did I Marry? And throughout each episode, I feel like the episodes was probably like 5 to 10 minutes long. I think that's what makes it even more crazy, is the fact that these episodes were so long and we're that nosy that we sat up here and watched every episode. And this lady started off with however many followers she started off with. When I was watching it, she was at like 988.7K. Let's see where she at now, actually. Hold on. Oh, I ain't had no ginger ale in a minute. It's kind of strong. Let's see, y'all. We finna to go on TikTok and we about to see for ourselves. RESSATESSA. This is the lady I'm talking about. I don't know what's going on, why it ain't showing y'all, but she got 1.8 million followers off our nosy asses. That is crazy. Y'all too goddamn nosy for me, okay?
I am RESSATESSA. I am the creator of the Who the Fuck Did I Marry series that has been all over TikTok. I do realize that this series has gone completely viral, but I'm happy to see that people are having conversations about it. I'm happy to see that people are watching it, but more importantly, I'm happy to see that it is helping someone, even if it is just one person. That was the purpose of putting this video series up, to tell my story and to tell it detailed and in order. With that being said, I do have a public service announcement. This series, Who the Fuck Did I Marry?, is not something that you have to sit down and hold your phone and watch. I did it the way I did it, so that way you actually can listen to it as an audiobook, chapter by chapter, in order.
Okay.
So, if you see this and you're like, oh my God, I'm not doing 50 parts, don't worry. Simply go to my page, click on the playlist, and it will play in order for you.
What?
You can listen to all the times I made bad decisions. You can clearly listen to...
Okay, I'm gonna watch the rest of that later, because I'm gonna finish talking to y'all. So basically, she met this man and she calls him Legion. Legion, basically, they met on an app on Facebook, like a Facebook dating app, and they matched on the app, and then they matched on a different app. On one app, he had his name as X, Y, and Z. On another app, he had his name as X, Y, and Z. That already is a little bit red flaggish, but you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't always use their real name on these apps. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, whatever. I don't be on that shit, so I don't know what people do. So, she met this man, they matched, cool, they talked for a little bit, decided to go on a date. On the way to the date, why her tire popped. On the way to the date, her tire popped. Mind y'all, if y'all go back and y'all actually decide to watch it, she basically says, she gives like a little breakdown, and she basically says that she is going to go step by step, day by day. Not day by day, but she's just going to basically start off her story of how I met this man, how we got into a relationship, how we ended up getting married, what happened in our marriage, what happened to make us get a divorce, after the divorce, do. So, like, she was very detailed. Clearly, it was 50 parts. If that ain't detailed, I don't know what it was. So, I watched every single second of every single part. Too much time on my hands. But anyway, she met this man. They went on a date, the first date. She was on her way. They was going to the Cheesecake Factory. She said that's her favorite restaurant. They was going, and on the way there, her tire popped. So she basically told the man, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, my tire popped. Won't, like, whatever. And he basically was like, okay, well, drop your pen. Like, where you at? I'm finna pull up on you. I'm just saying it in my lingo. I'm finna pull up on you. So she dropped her pen. He pulled up on her. He helped her change her tire, and he paid for her to get a new tire. So that off rip was like, oh yeah, a man doing what men's supposed to do. And then that kind of just like started off their little thing. I guess they was steady dating, yada yada. This was March of 2020. So then April kind of rolled around and COVID hit. But at that time, they already been like talking on the phone. He basically told her a lot of information about himself on the first time they talked on the phone. He told her a lot of information. He got siblings. His parents passed away. He from Philly, but he lived in California, and he moved, and all of this stuff. So they pretty much like talked about a lot of stuff before they actually went on the first date. First date happened, boop, COVID, boop. So when COVID happened, they was already kind of like cool, and she was trying to figure out, or they was trying to figure out where they were going to quarantine at. So I guess he was in the process of moving into his own house from California, and he didn't want to quarantine like where he was previously at. So they both agreed that they was going to quarantine at her house. Cool. They was really getting along, really kicking it, really doing a big one, you know what I'm saying? And the relationship was just progressing. I kind of don't remember all of the intricate details, but they got hella cool. They went to a mall and they picked out jewelry together, like X, Y, and Z. Then they had a date. He plopped a ring in front of her and was like, you gonna be my wife, or you gonna marry me? Some unromantic shit that the man didn't pull. Long and behold, she ended up marrying the man. And she was like, everything was cool up until like 2 weeks after they got married. It was like a switch. Something just switched, and he just started like being super weird, being insecure, accusing her of like, oh, you staying out later than you usually would at work, and I know you got a man at work. Just starting to be a little bit cuckoo caca, right? So and usually when people be like, oh, you doing X, Y, and Z, it's because they doing X, Y, and Z. Sometimes it's like that, sometimes it's not, but sometimes it be like that. So he started talking about, oh, she doing this, she doing that, and it was kind of just like a switch in their relationship. So mind you, the man kept trying to tell. It's so much that I'm like forgetting. That's why I'm like encouraging y'all to just go back and look at it. I might insert some clips on here so y'all can see, because this man was full of shit. So anyways, she basically was saying that she didn't want to renew her lease at the place that she was at. She wanted to get a house, blah, 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 blah. So he had this realtor friend that he knew that he was cool with, and they was in conversation and this, that, and the third. And he was going to go look at houses and all type of stuff. The houses kept falling through. It was just a lot of BS. It's so much. I'm like, how can I fully explain this story to y'all? She starts to kind of like peep game, like, okay, well, the houses ain't really falling through. maybe you should get another realtor, something like that. So then this time she was more involved with the realtor, and the realtor wanted to show proof for X, Y, and Z. Y'all, it's a lot. I don't even know what I'm even talking about at this point. Basically, she married a narcissistic liar. He lied about his check stubs. He lied about getting a promotion at his job. He lied about where his job was located. He lied about being from California. He lied about his stepdaughter dying from COVID. He lied about his grandmama dying in 2020 from COVID and she died in 08. He lied about just about everything. And Sister Girl was on the phone with one of his ex-wives. She was on the phone with the school that he claimed he went to. They didn't have no record of him. She was on the phone with his brother. He's talking about he got sisters. He was always on the phone with people. That man was never on the phone with these people because Sister Homegirl called these people. Man was like, I ain't talked to that man in like 10 years. Okay? He lied about talking to all of these realtors. He lied about the money in his bank account. He just lied about damn near everything. She ended up finding his divorce records, found out that he was actually married another time, and he only said he was married once, and that she cheated on him and he left her. Go watch the story and go. I just spoiled it a bunch, but go watch it. I really just wanted to make this video to just create some dialogue and just talk to y'all about this, because a lot of my friends ain't really seen it, and a lot of people close to me have not seen it. I want to talk to some people that's seen it and get y'all opinion, because she left good and peaceful to me. I mean, she did say she was like real angry and da-da-da-da-da. Y'all see this right here? Wow! I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have knocked brother upside his head a few times, clocked him a bit. I probably would have found the closest thing to me and clocked it upside his head, because how dare you continue to lie? And then he was sitting over here on the phone with his auntie talking about, I never lied to this woman. Get out my house. Get out my house right now before I do something I am gonna go to jail for. Get out. And when I say go to jail for, I mean for the rest of my life. Get out of my house. Stop playing in my face. And just, let's just part ways peacefully. We ain't even gotta do all of that. Just, you know what I'm saying? So, I think that I really do feel bad for him, because clearly there's like some mental something in his brain that's not all the way there. Even now, he's spoken up and he's still lying after she done had proof and facts, and this person that came up and spoke up and all of this stuff. This man still continues to lie. He just looked like he's not all the way mentally there. And I do feel bad. I do feel bad, because we don't understand what's going on in that man's brain. He might really suffer from, I wonder if that's like a real thing. Like, if you're a pathological liar, does that mean you can't control it or something? Like, what is the pathological part? Like, what does that really mean? Anyways, I'm not going to get all into that. But I do feel bad. I'm glad that she spoke up. She got so many like followers and opportunities, and everybody done said she got like $80,000 from doing this. All her videos on her page from that story time on up has got over 1 million views. She got over 1 million followers. All of the good stuff. And I've also dealt with a pathological liar before, not in a relationship, in a friendship. Like, girl, I thought you was my homegirl, but you was lying in my face, and I believed your ass like a dummy. And I know we didn't all experience somebody just lying straight up to our face. And in the moment you found out when that person was lying to your face, and the rage and the anger that you felt when you figured out like they was like blatantly, it'd be so unprovoked. You're lying unprovoked. You're lying about your name. You're lying about where you're from. You're lying about your money. You're lying stuff that people didn't even ask you to lie about, and you're just fucking lying for what? So yeah, I think after watching that, I had to do a little dissecting and just sit up here and be like, damn, that man really played in your face. And not even just your face. He played in hell of people's face. So now he might not have the opportunity to play in nobody else's face, because now that man is viral. They done went and found his Facebook and found his ex-wife and found the step-kid. One thing about TikTok University, And Twitter University, they don't play. They are some detectives and they gonna find what they need to find, okay? But that's it for this video, y'all. Comment, just let's have some dialogue. Like, let me know if y'all watched, you know, the 50-part series. Let me know what y'all thought about it, because I just couldn't believe it. It's like I can't believe it, but I couldn't believe it. And she was so detailed in everything that she was saying. So that's how you know that it was truthful. Like, you ain't gonna have receipts and dates and audio diaries if you ain't telling the truth. Now that would be going too far. But comment, let me know, let's have some dialogue. And that's it for this video. I will see y'all on the next one. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Laid with 4 A's. Follow me on TikTok, Laid with 4 A's, behind the scenes with T. Like, just everything gonna be linked below. That's it. I will see y'all on my next video. And that's a motherfucking wrap.